big-ass happy family under one big-ass family tree. Oh, again, we are one big-ass happy family, and life is one big-ass family jubilee. I am a kaleidoscope in a paint-by-number world. My only light of hope is my mountain girl. Oh, my sister, Lord, she loves me. She knows I ain't no use. Hell, she crazy as Johnny Knoxville. Got more cats than Dr. Seuss. We are one big-ass happy family under one big-ass family tree. We are one big-ass happy family. This life is one big-ass family jubilee. There is a faith beyond religion, a color deeper than your skin. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters, everybody just come on in. God reveals himself to me in the blood of Jesus Christ, and I found him on the side of Elder Mountain the other night. Oh, and we are one big-ass happy family under one big-ass family tree. We are one big-ass happy family. This life is one big-ass family jubilee. One more time. We are one big-ass happy family under one big-ass family tree. We are one big-ass happy family. This life's just one big-ass family jubilee. Alrighty then. Thank y'all for joining us. We're just going to kick back and pick a few songs, but so glad to be with you. And this here is this is off our Simmering Rage album. Goes like this right here. Yet I was born on the night of a full moon with bourbon on my breath. My father was an old fiddle tune, and Mama danced herself to death. Raised on Bible verses and whiskey, rock of ages and old rock and roll. Women and wine and wasted time on the creek bank with my old Zebby Cole. 202 is looking at you. Tennessee crazy, going, gone, Tennessee crazy. I grew up out on the streets, marching to the beat of a different drum. Spent my whole life chasing the same thing I was running from. Lost out on the lonely back road, in love losing control. Kick off your high heels, honey, just let the good times roll. All over me, all over me. Yeah, we're going, gone, Tennessee crazy. We're going, gone, Tennessee crazy. I was born on the night of a full moon with bourbon on my breath. My daddy was an old banjo tune, and Mama danced herself to death. Raised on Bible verses and whiskey, rock of ages and old rock and roll. Women and wine and wasted time on the bang with my old Chevy Joe. My brother and me, just my brothers and me. We were going, gone, Tennessee crazy. Going, gone, Tennessee crazy. Tennessee crazy. Alrighty then. This here is a song I wrote about a girl. Thank y'all again for joining us, man. This is awesome down here. Y'all gotta come down and check it out. This is off of our Simmering Rage album. Goes like this right here. It's so long, Father Bingo, said the Hoosier to the priest. Fare thee well, he replied in broken Portuguese. The conductor tore her ticket, tore it all in half. She told him where to stick it, said you killed Sylvia Plath. Oh, sweet Sarah, queen of tarot, with the Indiana blues, walks the streets of Little Italy in a New York City shoe. Farms and farmhouses, and the farm boy sweet and true, rolling in the tall grass with the golden ingenue. Some called it flaming sin, she just called it time to go. She ain't coming back again, but then you never know. Sweet Sarah, queen of tarot, with the Indiana blues, walks the streets of Little Italy in a New York City shoe. Yeah, sweet Sarah, queen of tarot, with the Indiana blues, walks the streets of Little Italy in a New York City shoe. And as you know, I'm sure, I think Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so we're going to do a love song here. Don't forget Valentine's Day, because you'll be in a real mess. You're better off just to get her some bonbons and take her fishing or something and just have happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, loving you's like frying bacon naked. Oh, you tempt me, darling, and you torture me. Loving you's like frying bacon naked, and that's how I feel when you get through with me. Lord, you think I'd know? Oh, you think I'd learn? A man falls in love, a man's gonna get burned. All I asked from you is this solemn pledge. Oh, you can burn the bacon, please don't scorch the sausage. Woo! Yeah, loving you like frying bacon naked. Oh, you tempt me, darling, and you torture me. Loving you like a frying bacon naked, and that's how I feel when you get through with me. what made God put thorns on a rose? Well, he got his reason, well, I suppose. Ah, but what makes a woman wanna put her man, yeah, like cold fat back in a hot frying pan? Loving you like frying bacon naked. Oh, you tempt me, darling, then you torture me. Baby, loving you like frying bacon naked. And that's how I feel when you get through with me. Sweet Louise, baby, that's how I feel when you get through with me. This here is a song I wrote about a girl. This is off our Bad News and Knockin' album. Put some patches on my ragged clothes, put some braids in my hair, trim my hat with a yellow rose, tell everybody adios, best be getting on out of here. I'm going out and marching down to the walls of Jericho. I might be back in a year or two. Right now I just don't know. Gotten to the point I can't handle it no more. I can't outrun the things I've done, the things that I've been blamed for. Well, you may find me at some crossroad, unraveling my tangled mind. Well, if I'm shivering, would you share your coat and help me bear this load? Just ride me on down the line. I'm going out a wandering in the wilderness, try and find some peace of mind, perhaps in vain, I must confess. It's gotten to the point I can't handle it no more. I can't outrun the things I've done, the things that I've been blamed for. Searching for the lost tribe of Israel. I got to lay my burden down. I'm hurting, can't you tell? It's gotten to the point I can't handle it no more. I can't outrun the things I've done, the things that I've been blamed for. I can't outrun the things I've done, the things that I've been blamed for. Woo! All righty then. This is a song I wrote about a girl. This ain't on no album yet, but all our albums are available. There's 6 or 7 of them on iTunes, Amazon, and everywhere music's available. So check them out. I got to pay my rehab bill. So y'all pick up a few of them if you can. The walls in my lover's room are beige. Our silhouettes go waltzing there like dancers upon a stage. The street light through the blinds soothes my soul and moves my mind, till it's hard for me to turn the page. The walls in my lover's room are beige. The bed in my lover's room is antique. When we share our love there, it sings like her parakeet. The sheets of oriental silk are warm beneath her handmade quilt, where we lay in ecstasy, it's sweet. The bed in my lover's room is antique. In my lover's room, lilacs bloom in a vase upon her vanity. The fragrance of her perfume lingers there so sweet. The taste of her kiss and the touch of her skin leads me to assume I've never been so much a man as in my lover's room. The clock in my lover's room is swift, as if it's somehow jealous of our precious gift. For as our passion grows, time just slips away with all our clothes, till there's no sand in the hourglass to sift. The clock in my lover's room is so swift. In my lover's room, lilacs bloom in a vase upon her vanity. The fragrance of her perfume lingers there so sweet. The taste of her kiss and the touch of her skin leads me to assume never been so much a man as in my lover's room. I've never been so much a man as in my lover's room. Alrighty then. This here is a song that this ain't on none of the albums yet either, so hopefully this next one it will be. This is a song I wrote about a girl, and it goes like this right here. Oh, they met on the midway by the tilted world. A redneck boy and a rock and roll girl. Was the 4th of July and the wind smelled like sugar cane. He was throwing baseballs just hard as he could throw, trying to win her a velvet picture of Marilyn Monroe when she was over his shoulder, mixing 7-Up and slow gin, just saying, come on boy, come on, try it again. The calliope played a carnival tune, the fireworks turned the night sky to noon. They straddled his Harley and towed through them fields. They didn't stop and they didn't yield. They just hit the highway and turned on the light and roared away into the American night. Yeah, alright. Staring at the skies and connecting the stars, talking about Jack Kerouac, how far it is to Mars, cruising down the blacktop road ahead of the rain. He said, let's keep rolling, baby, let's blow this town. You hang on behind me and we'll dig on the sound of the distant thunder, the ghost of Jesse Jane. Oh, I gotta tell you, girl, freedom's just 2 wheels and 4 lanes. The calliope played a carnival tune, the fireworks turned the night sky to noon. They straddled his Harley, toted in fields, and they didn't stop, they didn't yield. They hit the highway, turned on the light, and roared away into the American night. Yeah, all right. They crossed the muddy Mississippi in the marble moonlight to Memphis, Tennessee, all the way to California where you gotta leave, baby. If you ain't got the dough, ring me, asked Woody Guthrie. The calliope played a carnival tune, the fireworks turned the night sky to noon. They straddled his Harley and toted in fields. They didn't stop and they didn't yield. They just hit the highway, turned on the light, and roared away. And they just roared away into the American night. Yeah, all right. In the American night. In the American night. Woo. All right then. I want to run this one by you. This one ain't too good, but it's real long. This was actually in a movie about Graham Parsons. This is a song about Graham Parsons, and wrote this for a movie my cousin Johnny Knoxville was in called Grand Theft Parsons, and this goes like this right here. Well, there's a train out on the main line, climbing to Hatchapee. There's a place across the railroad tracks they call eternity. Somewhere there's a jukebox and a cowboy shooting pool, street narcotics in his socks, no thread left on the spool. And there's a fire in the desert, whiskey on the wind. I must say it's been a pleasure. Adios, my friend. All that's left is a promise and a pack of matches for the sequin ghost in Buck Owens' clothes and rhinestones in the ashes. So long, city of angels, speckled bird, spread your wings, braid me a halo from Lucard's mandolin string. There's no spirit in the amber, just a sweet song on the breeze, a station wagon zigzagging through the Joshua tree. And there's a fire in the desert, whiskey on the wind. I must say it's been a pleasure. Adios, my friend. All that's left is a promise and a pack of matches for the sequin ghost in Buck Owens' clothes and rhinestones in the ashes. There's a sequin ghost ghost in Buck Owens' clothes and rhinestones in the ashes. All right, thank you now. Yeah, I've been brushing up on my Greek mythology. Greek mythology has always been my Achilles elbow. All right, well, now time for another song. We got time for another one? All right, let's do this one. Kind of hard to squeeze in enough jokes and songs, but this here is off of our Del Guayo Motel album. And as I was telling you, all the albums and everything are available on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere you can find stuff on the internet. Only thing it's not on some of them porn channels. So, but you can find it everywhere else. So pick some up. Yeah, deep in the Garden of Eden, the bleeding jackal cries. Over the slaves of temptation, the tombstone raven flies. Some hostile Pentecostal prophet shakes a God-forsaken snake in my face. The pagans say, man, just get off it. Blames it all on a God he don't believe in anyway. Yeah, but everybody's begging for mercy, and me, I'm begging twice. Hold me, darling, I'm thirsty. I just blew it from the ruin of paradise. Way down the yellow brick highway, the rainbow cowboy crawls, scrawling I love you, Judy Garland, and lipstick on the walls. In line behind the flying monkeys, her ruby slippers turn blue. Lorraine says we ain't in Kansas no more, baby, get me out of this zoo. Yeah, but everybody's begging for mercy, and Lorraine, she's begging twice. Oh, me darling, I'm thirsty. I just blew it from the ruins of paradise. Then Jenny slapped the district attorney. She offered no amends. Told the jailer, unstrap my gurney. He says, well, Jenny, that all depends. She left the chain gang in the rain hitchhiking, wound up on the fringes of ballet. Said she found a job to her liking. What with her lack of education, it beat working all day. Yeah, but everybody's begging for mercy, and old Jenny, she's begging twice. Hold me, darling, I'm thirsty. I just blew it from the ruins of paradise. Time for one more joke or song? No, that's teasing. No, we'll do a song. How about it? This might go on the next album. This is a song we wrote about a girl. So let's see how this one goes. Once again, what a pleasure to be here, though, and thank you all for having me, and thank you all for joining us. Hot afternoons, hanging out, being human. Van Morrison on the radio and wildflowers blooming. Such were the days, baby, when you were mine. There was no deadlines and no destination, just cheap wine and long conversation. We were running 'cause there was nowhere to hide, running like wild horses in full stride. We'd hideaway in some sad hotel, like two lost coins in a wishing well, dreaming at night of better days, but never dreaming it would all end up this way. I don't know, baby, I guess we just got tired. Ah, but didn't we almost take it to the wire? Gypsy lovers in a Baptist town, riding your Pontiac to where we could lay down and satisfy that burning desire. Baby, we were so close. Sometimes I think we were too close. Though it's over, I just want you to know nothing ever took me higher. Oh, didn't we almost? Didn't we almost? Didn't we almost take it to the wire? Well, last I heard you had settled down with some old lover that moved back to town. And I'd be a liar to tell you it didn't hurt me bad. It's just good to know that you're okay. We're both probably better off now anyway. Our spirits were just too much the same. We'd set them on fire just to dance with the flame. And your spirit's something I'll always admire. Baby, didn't we almost take it to the wire? Gypsy lovers in a Baptist town, riding your Pontiac to where we could lay down and satisfy this burning desire. Baby, we were so close. Maybe we were too close. Though it's over, I just want you to know nothing ever took me higher. Didn't we almost? Didn't we almost take it to the wire? Oh, yeah. Take it to the wire. Am I gonna do that? Take it to the Alrighty then. We got time for one more. I had a good joke cooked up and I forgot it in the middle of that song. But let's just, I guess, just do another song here. This is off of our Bad News. No, I think this is off Simmering Rage, our Simmering Rage album. This is a song I wrote about a pair of shoes, so I hope you like this. Purple morning sneaking through yellow window shades, casting crazy shadows across this all-night cafe. Empty pack of cigarettes and jukebox full of blues. As I recall, my darling, you was pretty as a red shoe. Waitresses and truckers laugh and carry on, talking about them good old days and wondering where they've gone. Policemen sipping coffee and checking me for clues. As I recall, my darling, you were pretty as red shoes. Going places one must go, doing things that one must do. must know can cost you a love so true. Some call it holy madness, others call it paying dues. As I recall, my darling, you were pretty as red shoes. I keep a snapshot in my pocket of you standing in the rain, wearing a silver locket. I brought you back from Spain. There's Greyhounds at the station, heading any way I choose. As I recall, my darling, you were pretty as red shoes. Going places one must go, doing things that one must do, learning all that one must know can cost you a love so true. Some call it holy madness, others call it paying dues. As I recall, my darling, you were pretty as red shoes. I just bummed a dime and drank too much wine and called to tell you, darling, you're pretty as Judy Garland's shoes. This has been a blast. Have we got time for another one? Let's play another one, man. This is off of our Del Guayo Motel. Actually, this is off of Southbound Train. This is off the old Southbound Train album, and goes something like this right here. Singing old gospel songs, stoned on blue ribbon beer. People, don't get me wrong, God knows I'm stone sincere. Let the neighbors talk, ask the preacher man to pray. When I die, just gather my family and sing Amazing Grace. My soul on the southbound train. Don't you cry, Mama, Jesus killed the pain. You can bury my body in Detroit City in the morning rain. Ever when I die, lay my soul on the southbound train. Got my old flat top Martin on the back porch playing blues. It's too cool to go barefoot, but I ain't wearing no shoes. Just mellowing out and rolling down the back roads of my mind. Past them old churchyards and honky-tonks, bullet-riddled road signs. Ever when I die, lay my soul on the southbound train. Don't you cry, Mama, Jesus killed the pain. Bury my body in Detroit City in the driving rain. Even when I die, lay my soul on a southbound train. When I die, lay my soul on a southbound train. Don't you cry, Jesus killed the pain. Bury my body in Detroit City in the early morning rain. southbound train. When I die, Lord, lay my soul on the southbound train. Woo! All right then. I think we've got time for another one. Let's keep it rolling. This is a blast, man. What a wonderful room, what wonderful folks, and just gonna run through this one right here. This is a song off of our Doug Whale Motel album. It goes like this right here. Do it down here where I can use the old harmonica. I just brought one harmonica this evening, so I'm having to sing some of these in strange keys, but that's a good thing about sucking. It's hard to mess you up. So here we go. I fell asleep on a Greyhound, woke up 300 miles from home, with the north wind dancing like Gene Kelly, the sky looking like rusted chrome. Wheels whining like a hard luck gambler, on and on and on. Looks like here I go again, flat broke at the break of dawn. I leaned across the aisle and asked an older man, "Sir, could you tell me the time of day?" He just smiled and said, "Son, I'm 5 minutes fast, and I got 20 minutes till 8. Closed my eyes and pictured you probably just now waking up. Then I opened my eyes and for 25 years I just stared down into a whiskey cup. And I could almost hear the sound of one hand clapping. I could almost see the shadow of the wind. Crazy, and it looks like here I go again. I talked to a girl sitting next to me. Said I was going down to Tennessee. I told her I was a poet. She said she'd never heard of me. Then memories like some stoned old soldier stumbled through my mind and made me wonder if where I was bound was worth all I left behind. This one right quick. This is off of our Doug Whale Motel album as well. Just kind of in that mood this evening, and that's just a rambling tale about a couple of cats that couldn't take a break or couldn't get a break. there's trouble in the flats. Johnny's on the run tonight. He took down a mayor's boy with a bone-handled knife. Hid the Chev in his stiletto boot, said, Loranda, run with me. I'll take down any man that don't respect your dignity. Hot-wired an Oldsmobile in the alley, headed for the borderline. Robbed a liquor store outside Shreveport, took $60 and some wine. There was thunder in the distance, danger on the wind. It's a fragile existence, children, when anger is your friend. You wash down the fear with red wine and call the devil's hand. They ain't nowhere to go but Mexico for Johnny and Loranda. They saw Louisiana turn to Texas in the sticky Sunday dawn. They saw Texas turn to hell when the morning mist was gone. Loranda turned to Johnny, said, I'm so tired and scared. Johnny says, Loranda, honey, don't think I ain't prepared. We got bullets in this pistol. I got all that old whiskey man's cash. They just roared on with windows rolled down to that fiery furnace blast. Yeah, there was thunder in the distance, danger on the wind. It's a fragile existence, children, when anger is your friend. Wash down the fear with red wine and call the devil's hand. There ain't nowhere to go but Mexico for Johnny and Loranda. So as they hit the border in the twilight, hit the Rio Grande to take a bath, there was Texas Rangers to the north side, Federales to the south. They say the word surrender never entered Johnny's mind. He laughed and reached for Loranda. They shot him 100 times. The carbines cracked like thunder. The siren shook the wind. Our young lover sank under the bloody water of the Rio Grande. Now half a jug of red wine is spilled upon the sand. Del Guayo is playing low for Johnny and Loranda. The faded echoes of Del Guayo play low for Johnny and sweet Loranda. And we are one big ass happy family under one big ass family tree. We are one big ass happy family, and this life is one big ass family cheer. One more time. And we are one big ass happy family. Tree. life is one big ass family jubilee. One more time, yeah, we are one big ass happy family under one big ass family tree. Baby, we are one big ass happy family. This life is one big ass family jubilee. Thank you. God bless you. Thank y'all for having me. And see you soon. One more time. And we are one big ass happy family under one big ass family tree. We are one, a big ass happy family. This life is one big ass family jubilee. This life is